Hi, I'm Sheila Shemaine. Welcome to my channel, and today I told you that I would come back with another makeup tutorial using the SANTEE CC Cream SPF 20. I'm loving this. It gives me coverage. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this product and use powder with it to see how it looks. Okay, I haven't done anything but did my brows. Like I said, once again, I'm growing out my brows, so they're gonna look funny for, I said, another week. They have grown back a good bit, so that's basically what I'm covering. But I will get them arched very soon, as soon as they grow out enough for me to re-arch them. But let's just go on into the tutorial. So the first thing I'm going to use is the Revital Lift Triple Power Deep Action Moisturizer. I'm going to use this, like I said, I paid $6.99 for it at Walgreens. So I'm just going to go ahead and use it. I mean, I wasn't going to take it back after I got it. I do miss my Neutrogena, what is it? Sensitive Skin Moisturizer. But I'm going to try to use this. It won't take too long to use it because it's just a little small container, I guess. But I'm going to go ahead and use it. Might as well. I'm not going to take it back, because I ain't had no sensitivity to it or anything like that. So I'm not going to take it back. Just going to go ahead and use it. It does moisturize, if anybody's wondering. It really does. And I do have dry skin, so yeah. The only parts that gets moisty or get oily on me is just my nose area here. That's about it. Alright. And if you can look at some of my videos, those Wednesday hump day videos, you'll see what I'm saying. I just get oily like right here on my nose from this area down. So yeah. Alright, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put on my eye cream. It's the Beyond Belief Revitalize, Nourish, and Diminish eye cream. And I'm sorry, you guys, I got a piece of gum. I just wanted some gum to chew on. And so I'm sorry, I might have to take this out later on. But yeah. Alright. And this has been helping you guys. The area underneath my eyes have been so soft and moisturized since I started using this product. So I really, really like this product. It's a really good product. So now what I'm going to do is, like I always do, I start with my eyes, and that's what I'm going to do. So don't tell me I forgot my primer. Oh, thank God I didn't. Okay, here's the Flawless Touch Eye Primer by Femme Couture. You can get this at Sally Beauty Supply. I love this primer. It's not too thick. I don't like real thick primers. So, you know, that's just my opinion. This is kind of like a, I don't know what kind of base you would call it, but it's not thick. But it helps the colors to, the eyeshadow color, you know, be vibrant or whatnot. So, and it helps my eyeshadow to not crease. So I like that. And I like the light formulation of the product. Okay, so now what I do, you know what I do, I always do my brows. I'm going to use the Milani Brow and Eye Highlighters in 01 Matte Beige and High Glow. I'm going to use, I just hate that matte look, you guys, but I know if I use that sheer color, it'll show all of these hairs that's growing underneath my brows. So, I just can't wait till my brows grow out. I just hate having a matte look underneath my brows. I just don't like it on myself. I see other people and they look good, but for me, it just looked kind of ashy underneath my brows. But, you know, I have to do what I have to do. I think the other day I just put too much of it on because I'm not used to using a matte color underneath my brows. I just like a luminous or a slightly shimmer color underneath my brows, just as a highlight. I don't like matte colors underneath my brows. Oh well, I have to do what I have to do till my brows grow back out the way I want them to. I can actually arch them right now, but I want them to get a little bit thicker, so I'm not going to do that till they get exactly where I want them to be. Okay, so now I'm going to put on a light brown underneath my brows. You know I always go with that color as a transition color. Sometimes I go with the peach color too, but usually I'll go with a like a light brown or a tan color. Something that's similar to my own complexion is what I'm saying, as a transition color, depending on what colors I'm going to be using. Like me using that Miss Rose palette, and I will be using it again today in this tutorial. I'm loving that palette once again. You guys, I'm just loving that palette. I know I've been saying it over and over, and y'all probably tired of me saying it, but I can't help it. I love that palette. So we'll be using it again. Okay, that's just to get everything started. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to grab this brush right here. This is a base shadow brush, but like I said, I use it as a crease, just like a crease brush. That's what I use it for. So I'm just going to go right here into this caramel color, and this is my Sasha Cosmetic powder palette I'm using. So I'm going to use some of these shades, and I'm going to define my crease with this shade. Kind of bring it in this time a little bit further towards the inner corner of my eye, not just stopping at the corner, just bringing it on in, just like that. Do the same thing on the other side. Just putting that color into my crease and then dragging it on into the inner, towards the inner part of my eye. And that, while I'm putting it on, I'm kind of like blending it. That's what I love about this brush. It is a Real Technique brush. I can kind of blend it as I put the color on. So I really like that. So okay, this is how it's looking so far. Alright, so now, let's see. Now what I'm going to do is time for me to get started. Put that down right there. On my eyeshadows. Okay, I'm going to use this Jordana 12-hour made to last eyeshadow pencil in Eternal White. I'm gonna use that, and I'll put it all over my lid. Just because it's hot, and sometimes having a base on the eyes really makes a difference with your eyeshadows lasting longer in hot weather or whatever type of weather, rainy weather, whatever. It does seem to help shadows stay on. Which with the Miss Rose palette, I ain't had no problems with my shadows, just with the primer. I'm just showing another side. This is the main reason of me making another tutorial. I'm just showing other ways that you can use those shadows. You know, this is probably gonna make the shadow more intense. I'm pretty sure it will. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the Miss Rose Professional Makeup Kit Shiny 24 Color Wet Eyeshadow Palette. Boosting about it, love it, black and gold. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna use, I don't know, you guys. I never set up what I'm gonna do. I don't know what colors I want to use. Let's just go with the flow, okay? Like I always do. I'm gonna take, let's see, try to take a color that I haven't used yet. So let's go with I want to do something kind of different. It's gonna be kind of like bam in your face type of look. I'm gonna go with this black shade. It's like a black gold, well, not a black gold, but a black gray shade. I'm gonna put this all over my lid. Yes, I am. Put this over my lid. So this look is gonna be maybe too bold for some people, but I have done looks like this with dark shadows. I'm sure a lot of you have. But I want to try something dark on my lid. And then work to get up to a lighter color on top of it. So I'm putting the darker shade on the bottom, on my lid, instead of putting it in the crease. Like I said, this might be too much for some people, but this is just showing different ways that you can use eyeshadow, you know. Some girls will like it, some girls won't, but you know. Like I said, I love smoky eyes. I don't have a problem with having a deep smoky eye. I love it. I can wear smoky eye look every single day. And a lot of times I do, to be honest with you. I hardly ever like, hold on for a minute, you guys. I hardly ever, I don't know if that's on. Yeah. I hardly ever do a natural eye look. I love my eye colors just so vivid and so bright and all that good stuff. Okay, so slightly above that color, this black gold. Well, not black gold. I don't know why I keep on saying black. Maybe because the palette's black and gold. But slightly above this black, gray, gunmetal color, you can call it, I guess. I'm going to add a vibrant color or something a little bit more like bright. So I'm not going to, you know what, I'm just going to use the shade that I used yesterday, this shade here. Can't go wrong with black and silver or black and a light blue. I mean, I just think that's pretty. It's my opinion. I'm just saying that this is going to look a little different, because most people wouldn't put this color on top of the black. They will actually put this color on the lid. But like I said, I'm just a person that I'll do what I want to do. I don't go by the rules, in other words. I feel like there's no rules when it comes down to makeup. It's just whatever looks good to the individual. If it makes you happy, go for it, girl. Whatever look you decide to do. I'm just kind of like blending. And I'm not the best with blending. I told y'all from the beginning. Blending is something that I have to learn. I know I can do it, but it just takes patience and time. And I just, after so long, I'm just like, okay, this is just gonna have to do. That's just how I am. But now if I have to look, like the look has to be like on point and it's got to be neat and pretty, I will take my time and do all that. But you know, just to show, you know, like a show and tell, I'm just gonna, you know, not just slop it on, but just give a little demonstration. Not gonna spend too much time, because if I do that, that would take me forever. You know, that's just how I am. If I'm gonna really take the time out to do everything just so neat and so perfect, it would take forever. The video will go on and on and on, okay? Just saying. Alright. The only thing I'm gonna do is something that you know you probably have seen me do it in almost tons and tons of videos. I love to put an inner corner here. Something about it, it helps, I don't know, it just brings the look together for me. That's just something that I like to do. So I'm just gonna put just a little bit of color like right up in there. See, I'm trying to think what color I would like. I think that'd be pretty. So I'm just going to use this like copper-like color. Just right into the center. And I really didn't have to do that, but I just like the look of it. I love to do this. Especially when it's summertime. I love to have a little pop of color somewhere on my eyes. Okay. Alright. And I'm not putting it on super thick. I'll show you here. Just putting it on lightly. Okay, that's how it's looking. Okay, now I'm going to put some right here in the inner tear duct area. And by the way, this brush that I'm using is an Echo Tools. Let's see, a shading brush, I think. It says, I don't know what that says. But it says something, eye shading brush. Me using it and stuff, the words have come off the brushes, so just gonna do that inner tear duct area. I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot to turn off the volume again on my phone. Okay. Alright, that's how the eyes are looking. Okay, that's where we at. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is let's see. Trying to think. Oh yeah. I need some brow color up there. I'm gonna put just a little bit of brow color on the top. And then I gotta clean this up on the very top as well. So I'm gonna take, where is that brush? Yeah. I'm gonna take this, I think this color will look good. This nude beige color, because I do not want this to be really vivid up there. There we go. And it's coming from my Sasha Cosmetic palette. It's in nude beige. Alright, that's how it's looking. Okay. I'll have to put a little bit more right there with the arch. Is it? Add a little bit more color. Alright, so this is how my eyes is looking. Of course, I've got to straighten it up a little bit. Clean it up. So I'm pretty sure I'm at that mark where I don't know why this camera stops in 30 minutes time. But it does. Okay. So that's why I have to do so many parts instead of just making one video, get the whole video done, and then if I need to edit, I could edit. But something about this camera, it stops in 30 minutes time. So I'd rather stop it right now than for me to keep going and don't even know it has stopped. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this video right now and then I'll come back. So I'm coming back in just a second. Let me go ahead and cut this off. Mwah. Love ya.